I woke the dog up from his sleep. You what? Oh, he's limping. You good? Huh? Oh, buddy. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, okay. Look, all right, he's still on the move. 14 inch spry. Look, that's right. That's right. Good boy. All right, let's get you something. Let's get him something. All right. There you go. There you go. That limp seems to have magically gone away. Not bad. Not too shabby. All right. So, like 3 months ago, I set out to just gain as much muscle as possible. Not weight, but muscle. And I think I did a really good job. I gained, what was it? Like almost 21 pounds. And so now the big question is, like, what do I do with it? The question is, like, what do I do now? You know, I have 21 pounds of added weight. I'm the heaviest that I weigh. So, and not too bad. I don't think there's a gut, right? But again, what do I do? So now I bet I can shape it. So that's what you're not involved with this. I don't even know who you are. But that's what I'm gonna focus on trying to do, is take the weight that I've gained and turned it into, I don't know, something shapely. That says 197.8. So that's with shoes. That's with shoes on. Jesus, that's so loud. So that was 197 with shoes on. So that's roughly probably about 195, which again is the heaviest that I've ever weighed. And that's not too bad, but now, again, what do I do? So my goal is to just kind of turn whatever I had, if it's fat, to kind of torch it, and just go with that. But if it's not, like, try and preserve muscle as much as I can. And there, should probably stop doing this as I talk. There, so gonna preserve muscle, torch fat, and gonna try and look, I don't know, a little professional. I don't know, look good. It's almost October, so do probably about another 3 months. Let's do another 3 months, another 90 days of just trying to shape muscle in a nice maintenance phase. You know, a lot of people, like if you're a dedicated bodybuilder, or if you're new into bodybuilding, then you know what bulking and cutting are, and then you also know what maintenance phase is. But for most people, a maintenance phase is kind of unheard of, and so that is, you know, a new kind of concept, which I think if you're looking to get into general health, maintenance is probably the best thing for you, because all you're doing is just eating the same calories that you would normally do. You're just proportioning your macros, your proteins, fats, and carbohydrates into different portions, so that way you can achieve different goals. But you're not like in a surplus, you're not in a deficit, so it's just you're eating. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, you're not doing anything. But that's what I'm gonna do for the next 90 days, is stay in a maintenance phase, maintenance calories, and just try and do good shape stuff. And that means, obviously, if I want to burn fat, you know, then I have to eat less fat. If I want to burn carbs, then I want to eat less carbs. So that means having protein, more protein in my diet. And then doing more cardio, obviously. It's the big one. So today's chest day, or chest and tries, even though it's a Wednesday. Most people do chest and tries on Monday. That's stupid, because then I can't do chest and tries on Monday. But I work in a garage gym, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so it's chest and tries, and then yeah, tomorrow is shoulders. So let's just get going in here. Woo! Oh, did you see that nose drip? Yeah, it's allergy season for sure. So that's why I'm starting out doing dumbbell presses, incline dumbbell presses, and then going into incline bench press, so that way I can really fatigue the muscle. So here we go. Alright, hopefully doing 4 sets of that, hopefully that'll get the muscles fired up. And by hopefully, I mean it will, because I've been doing this for about 4 weeks now. Maybe not. Maybe 2, maybe 3, I don't know. 3 weeks. I've been doing this 3-week pre-exhaustion phase. And you know, it's definitely helped out a lot, you know, especially like in my leg day yesterday, doing goblet squats or kettlebell squats before doing my back squats. Like you can really get going. And so I haven't upped any weight yet. I'm doing the exact same weight. And so I'm doing exact same weight. Sometimes I'm adding like a rep or 2, but nothing crazy. And so that's been, you know, I think it's been really unique for me because I've never done anything like that. I've always been in a strict like regiment. Like when I go to programming, I'll always do like a strength phase first, then go into hypertrophy, and then like an endurance phase. But in this program that I'm currently doing, I did like 11 weeks of having like 2 strength days and then 3 hypertrophy days. By the end of that, like I was torn out. Like at the end of the 11 week, like I needed a break. I couldn't do it. So when I switched over to this, you know, bodybuilding blitz, you know, these splits, like it was a much needed break from it, but you know, it was really nice to have dedicated days for it. So it's not too bad. We're gonna pound down this chest, this upper chest first, so I can get it built up a little bit more. There's certain things about my upper chest that I really don't like, and that's because I neglected it so much, and I really just focused on like regular bench press. But now we're doing this. Now we're focusing on it. So all right. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Good. I did 3 more reps that time than I did before. And I'm not using heavy weights. Like, this isn't a max effort for me. This is a nice moderate weight. And you know, just trying to really, like I said, I'm just trying to fatigue it. I don't necessarily need the muscles to grow. They'll grow from it anyway, but this isn't what I'm trying to push. I'm just trying to get the muscles tired, the endurance side. So that's why I'm doing so many reps at such mild weight. So really helps, man. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good boy. I agree. Yeah? Huh? Oh. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Let's go. You're good. What? Really? Yeah. The family's away right now. Not away. They all got stuff to do right now, so this is perfect for me. It's perfect for me and the old boy Sid. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I need just a few more reps, bud. Or 2 more sets, okay? Plus, you already got a bone for being old. You don't need one for being annoying, too. Another one, but that's another one. Feeling it, huh? You feeling it? Hey, you feeling it? There you go. Yeah, come hang out with me. Look at that. Can you see that? Just, oh, let's see. That's my boy. As soon as I pull the camera on, just licking his junk. Good stuff. Good time to be alive. So, most people don't really understand, right? How little it takes to get in shape. Like, you don't need much. You don't need to do what I do at all. To get in shape, it really just takes like an hour a week, you know? And that's easy to just dedicate 4 days a week for a 15-minute intensity workout, you know? And like, that's just to get in shape, like just to feel better. That's it, man. You don't need much. 4 times a week, 15 minutes a session, like all you need to do is get the blood pumping while you're doing like resistance training. And man, you could really build some good muscle. You can do a lot in those 15 minutes too. You can either pick a muscle group or you can do a full body. But, you know, again, it just all depends on like what you want to do. But it doesn't take that much. And you don't have to do stuff that I do. I've been doing this for 10 years. Like, you don't need it. Unless you're trying to get muscles like this, like big muscles, you don't have to devote that much time. If you just want to live better, just a little bit. 15 minutes a day, that's it. Yeah, 15. Whew, good. Whew. Okay, now we're at the barbell stuff, right? Big stuff. Heavier, much heavier. So for this, I changed the angle. Change the angle of the bench press, so that way I'm not as elevated now. I'm a little bit further back, hopefully to develop a little bit different region of the chest. But yeah, so the weight is heavier now, and everything has to work together. But it's still one of those things where, you know, doing the dumbbells before, it's really gonna set up a number for the big stuff. Yeah, and another thing trying to get the dumbbell work first is because I have bad shoulder problems. And so I was at the doctor's 2 days ago for my shoulder, and he said, you know, the doctor was like, hey, everything needs to come in closer. You need to start doing neutral grip stuff. You know, that's how you're gonna do it. Do dumbbells, make sure those are closer. So getting all those dumbbell stuff out first, it's gonna help with the few sets that I can do of these, or the few reps and few sets that I can do of this. So if I can start kind of getting it going, then that's gonna help, because I can't do a lot of this heavy weight. You know, I can't do a lot of reps. So this is just gonna help, you know, make this time more efficient. So, yeah, I mean, it has, this is like 185, so it's like 10 pounds less than what I weigh. So it's still not bad, you know, trying to get it. But by the time I get to the third set of this, like, I'm tapped out, I'm gassed. So I can't, so now, like, the first 2 sets, I've been able to get 6 for like last week. And I think the week before that, I was able to get 1 set of 6, and then it was like 4 and 4 for that 2 weeks ago. Last week it was 6 and 6, and then 4. So now I'm trying to get the devil's number on this one, 3 sets of 6. So let's see. Hopefully we can do it. If not, 3 sets or 2 sets of 6 and 1 set of 5 is going to be awesome. But I'm really going to try and shoot for that 3rd set of 6. Yeah, okay. Feeling good. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that 3rd set, that's gonna be 6. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to get 6 on that one for sure. I'm gonna see if I can get 7. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for what I can do. So, with this set being in this kind of rep range, it's not necessarily the best for muscle growth, muscle growth, but it's gonna do a little bit. You know, again, I was listening to something on Huberman Labs, and one of the doctors was saying that 6 sets of 10 and 10 sets of 6 are not the exact same thing. Even though the numbers come out to be the same, it's not actually the same. You're not getting the same value out of it. And it's because you're hitting in those 6 sets of 10, you're increasing the stimuli a lot more. So it's just going to encourage muscle hypertrophy in that moment. Whereas 10 sets of 6, you're just right on that cusp of getting that hypertrophy. So it made sense. I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm a personal trainer, fitness coach. Like, understanding those things, it makes sense, you know. And we all kind of feel it. Once you get past like a certain number, then you can start feeling like your muscles really kind of either engorge, full of blood and oxygen, or like they feel like that kind of ripping sensation, little tiny. And so that's the hypertrophy kicking in. So it makes sense. The more that you do, the more muscle that you're going to build up until a certain point of volume. Then, you know, then you're just destroying muscle. So you just got to figure out that magic number and build the muscle from there. And then muscle will help us burn calories. So that's what we want. Big muscles, big calorie loss. So here we go. Oh yeah. Good. 8. It's way more than what I wanted. Yeah, felt good. Felt good. Like I said, I wanted to go for 6. But you know, I said that okay, maybe 7 will be good. I thought like by the numbers from last week, going to 5 on that set would have been awesome. But I was able to double that last set, so that's really good. I feel really confident about that. So now I'm gonna move on to some chest flies. Probably gonna do the dumbbells, and then we'll see what I do. If it's gonna be incline, flat, or decline, just depends on how I feel. Alright, chest flies. I'm doing them inclined just because I'm just feeling working on that upper chest today. I need to get back to the actual gym so I can find a weight. I'm really bad at the fly exercises, but what I do like are those functional trainers, you know, that have the cables and the 2 sides, like those things. Those are awesome. If I can ever afford one of those, you better believe that I'm gonna have it in the garage, right? That'll be outrageous. But until then, I found other ways to do flies. I use rubber bands, you know, elastics, and I'll just put them up to the squat rack and just do that. That works too. That works pretty well because there's that constant tension on it. So I really like that. That's a new fun thing that I like to do. And it has like, the tool that I do has like 35 to 40 pounds of tension, depending on where it is. And so I really like using that because then I know I can move all this. Yeah. I need to get a weight, like kind of in the middle between 35 and what I'm using is like 23 because it's standard plates. And so just got to figure it out, you know. It's one of those things. But it's not a problem. It's not an issue. I let the weight dictate the reps most of the time anyway. So I give myself a rep range, what I'm going to do, and then I'll let the weight tell me what I need to do. Okay. Yeah, I am feeling that though. 20 is doing good for me. 20 reps. I'm still picking manageable weights, reasonably heavy weights, but you know, I would prefer to do lighter weights that go into I don't know, better form and less injury. So that's where I'm at with that thought process. Ugh. I got this shirt off of Timu. Yeah, paid like $3 for it. I know it's cheap Chinese shit, but fuck, man, that's pretty cool. Started buying my clothes from the dollar stores now and from Sam's Club because it's so much cheaper. Like, yeah, having gained 21 pounds, large shirts, like, they look really cool, and my wife loves them on me. She thinks I look really good in them, but they don't feel so comfortable because they're kind of tight. So now I'm wearing extra large shirts, which I think is really cool, you know, for a guy that, you know, when I joined the Army, like, over a decade ago, like, I was like 131 pounds. Like, that's what they weighed me out. So that's pretty cool. Like, I wore medium shirts and they were baggy. So now to be like, I got extra larges on, I feel really good about that. All right, final set. Final set for chest. And then it's triceps. Okay. Fuck. 15? 15. Yeah. So, I like to write everything down on a notepad because I can keep track of it, right? It's just kind of easy. And then if I need to see what I did last week, it's easy to flip through and see. So my workouts really don't change that much. Okay. And like this, so I just did 15 on that set. But last week, the first set I did 20, but then noticing it, going back and look, I did 20, 20, 15, 15. So this one, 15. And then now I should be able to shoot for 20 for the rest of them. Which, it may not make sense, like, but it's like, oh, okay, well, you shouldn't be able to do more later in the sets. But having just kind of that first set as like a limiting one and then building up from there, not taking it all the way to failure, I can put more effort in to the next three and I should be able to go farther than last time because this first time I'm not as fatigued. So. Okay. This form's getting a little sloppy, but yeah. Okay, still feeling good. 20. 20. Okay, so far my theory is being proven right that I can do more. However, it's literally the second one, so this is not a concept proven. You know, and the other thing too, like I was also knowing why it's really good to have things written down, or for me, why I choose to write things down is as I looked, last week I scheduled the triceps first and then the chest. And so, you know, that can make a huge difference. The workout's almost the exact same, only like one or two minor changes. But by doing, you know, my chest exercises first, that's how I was able to get the incline bench press to 8 reps and not fail at 4, because my triceps were probably adding a little bit more into it as well too. So it helps, you know, it helps to see that. And then it also explains why last week I could do 20, 20, then 15 and 15. So because they were tired, they're fatigued or whatever. Or no, scratch. I don't know, whatever. It just shows. There's stupid point to make is that it's good to write shit down. Right. Just write it down. Just fucking write it down. But don't send it in emails, because then Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, they'll send it to the government first chance. Analog everything. And that's how I became on a watch list. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whew. Getting there. Yeah. Yeah, man. I had to wake up this morning at 4, not to work out, but because I had an ultrasound at 5. It's just what it is. It's just the world. Just the world I'm living in, man. It's just things. But yeah. Okay. They're feeling good. I still have 2 other tricep exercises after this. Then abs. And then I have mobility training after this as well too. So I'm trying to power through this because this shit takes so long sometimes. And it's not the workout's fault, it's my fault for being full of fucking ADD. Yeah. Tell you shit, like, I had an ultrasound that I bought the shirt from a Chinese manufacturer. Like, fucking A Christ, right? Ugh, 68, dang. So now it's time for close grip bench presses. And I like to do floor presses with these just because I've learned from you know, working and experimenting and trying this that I do better close grip if I have a stopping point, which is on the floor. And then I can just really focus on getting the triceps working and take the pressure off the chest. So this is my way of doing close grip bench press. Yeah. Whew. Okay. That's gonna, yeah, I got about 3 sets of those. That'll really do it, man. These ones aren't big pump enhancers, but man, they'll really get it going though. They'll get that strength build up. It'll really, really feel good. Especially after destroying it with the single arms. Oh. Oh. Hydration is good. Water's good. That's EAAs in there. Because BCAAs are shit without the other essential amino acids. So, don't waste your money on BCAAs. Spend the extra money and get the EAAs. So it's better. Or just eat foods. Eat a well-balanced diet and don't worry about it. Then just sip on water or lemonade or Gatorade through it. And do, like if you do Gatorade, get it in the powder because one, it's cheaper, and two, you get like so much of it, and all you need is just like a little dab to give like some flavor and stuff. It's so much better, right? And then I'll give some bullshit reasons too, like to fucking persuade you. Like if you want to get rid of plastics and other shit like that go in the ocean, like if you really care about that, then get the powder. But whatever. If not, if you don't give a shit about the turtles, like that's cool and all. So just know that the powder Gatorade is just better. It's just better anyway. Boom da bada. Boom da bada. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to edit this together. I know I've got some good stuff in there. I know I've got some real good bangers, one-liners. But oh well. That really doesn't matter. I mean, all that jazz and stuff. That's from a song, All That Jazz. I can't remember. I think it's from Chicago. That's from a play. Yeah, I think it's from Chicago. I don't know. And All That Jazz. You can look it up because I can't do that right now. And then you can say it in the comments how fucking stupid I am, which it's very accurate no matter what. So yeah, all right. Okay. We got 4 sets of these. This is set number 3. Oh boy. Okay. So after this set, I'm gonna stop the video. Just because the battery's dying on it, you know. It's an old GoPro, but it's fucking great. Love it. I don't need a big camera. No need for that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the video after this. I still have push downs to do, but it's still, I mean, it still does the same concept. Then I got abs, nothing crazy. And then mobility, hamstring mobility, which I never paid much attention to my hamstrings until they started cramping up on me. You know, and then I was like, these things would fucking suck. So that's one of the things. But yeah, one last set of this. I'll stop the video, and then in the next video for the workout, it's gonna be shoulders, and then I'll get back into it. And then I go on not vacation, but I go on a trip, and I'll do something like that, where how to do things while traveling. So that's something I want to do. So, or some mental health stuff, because I'm fucking mentally deranged, and so it's nice to talk about mental health. Okay. All right, last set. All the way down to the floor and then up. Try and do that at Planet Fitness. All right.